Hello everyone, this is Angie at Chicken Scratch, and tonight's project may be small, but isn't it so cute? This little gift enclosure card measures 3 by 3 and it's perfect for adding it to a gift bag, a basket, or a package. I'm using the Woodland Wishes Stamp Set with the Waterside Retreat Designer Series paper, along with the Peaceful Pines ribbon and in color butterflies. As always, you'll be able to download the free printable with all the measurements and supplies on my blog on Wednesday. Okay, if you're watching this video live, let me know if you can hear me. And I'm still waiting for that first comment. There we go. Hi, Amy and Carol. And you guys can hear me? Okay, I'm going to take this off the screen. How are y'all doing? Let me post the link really quick for the live prizes. Now, we're making 2 little gift enclosure cards tonight. I only have one on the screen because I gave away the other one. But we're still going to make 2 tonight or today. What am I doing? I'm looking for the link for the... Okay, come on. Live Chick Candy. So Brooke got moved into her new apartment last Thursday, and I am exhausted, to say the least. Yeah, I'm toast. Dave asked earlier, he said, "Are you fixing to cry?" And I'm like, well, no, not yet, but it's probably coming tonight. I have to have rest. Yeah, anywho. So we're making a simple project. It was either cancel tonight or make a super simple project. So I'm going for a super simple project. I had other plans for tonight, but what can I say, right? Okay, so I'm just gonna go to YouTube right now, and I'm gonna pin that link to the prizes at the very top. Oh goodness. Okay, close that. Let's see. Oh, well, thank you for whoever just gave me a coffee tip, or bought me a coffee, I should say, right? Bought me a coffee. I appreciate it. Okay, so now the link for the live prizes is in the description if you're on YouTube. If you're on Facebook, I gave you guys the link at 4:30 today. Yeah, so if you're on Facebook, I already posted it. So Bonnie says that she cries when she gets really tired too. I do too. I'm a crybaby. My kids used to laugh and say that I cried at Barney, although I never liked Barney, so I couldn't cry because I never watched it. But I am a crier. I'm a whiny baby. What can I say? Okay. So tonight we're making 2 gift enclosure cards. You haven't seen the other one yet. You will as we make it. Like I said, I made 2 of the ones previously, and I gave them both away. Maybe one of the people that I gave one to will be on here tonight. We'll see. So this, I love making gift enclosure cards for a couple reasons. Number 1, they fit perfectly inside a gift bag. Number 2, you don't have to write a lot. If you guys know me, you know I don't write very much. I just have a few simple words. I don't have the gift of gab, so I usually just say thank you so much or have a wonderful birthday, but I don't say a lot. So I love gift enclosure cards. They're also really cute and easy to make, and who doesn't love them? Yeah, so this is using the brand new Woodland Wishes Stamp Set that will be available with the July exclusives. So July 1st, we have new exclusives. There's going to be Halloween and Christmas. Halloween and Christmas and maybe some flowers. Anyway, sorry, I had a potato chip right before I went live. I just had to get it out of my tooth. So this is a Christmas stamp set, but guess what? The fox doesn't have anything Christmas on him. The little bear doesn't have anything Christmas on him. The little porcupine doesn't have, that is a porcupine, right? Or it could be a hedgehog. Anyway, I saw this and I was like, I'm going to use these guys right here for gift enclosure cards because they're the right size. Look how stinking cute that bear is. So for this one, I used banner sayings. It has a whole lot of teeny tiny greetings, which is perfect for a gift enclosure card, right? Yeah. So bear from here, greeting from this one, and then what we'll do is we'll go ahead and make this card, and then I'll share a couple of things, and then we'll make the other card. So for the designer series paper, another thing that I started to work on was the designer series paper charts. I know some of you guys have been asking. I'm so sorry. That whole repetitive cutting paper does still hurt. And when I'm already in pain from doing other things, I just have to be super careful. So I cut the paper charts like 1 7/8 by 1 7/8, but this is not 1 7/8 by 1 7/8. Yeah, 1 7/8. But this is measuring 2 7/8 by 2 7/8 because the card is 3 by 3. Here's the other thing that I forgot to tell you on the very beginning. Remember box template 84? It fits right on top. So right on top. Yeah. So if you don't want to make a gift enclosure card, box template 84. Perfect, right? Vicky says, since the wild bunch sold out, maybe they will get the message that we want more than just flowers. Absolutely. It's very sad that the wild bunch product of the month sold out for those that didn't get it. But OMG, I am so glad it did, because that's the best way to get the message across that we want more animals and less flowers, right? I hope that every cute animal stamp set like that sells out immediately. Yeah. So I'm happy and sad that it sold out. I could have used it for one more week, right? Okay, so basic white 6 by 3, Waterside Retreat Designer Series paper 2 7/8 by 2 7/8. We're gonna need a little bit of basic white to stamp the little bear and the greeting. I die cut this with the stylish shape dies, by the way. Okay, so I told David that I would not be late tonight because we have so much going on, right? Okay, you're going to take this 6 by 3 piece of cardstock and score it at 3 inches. And that is our card base. And you know what? I'm going to go ahead and do the other one too. I'm not going to make them at the same time, but I'm going to go ahead and get that scoring out of the way so that I don't have to get the scoring tool back out. Whoops. Thank you guys so much for the coffee. Okay, I'm going to use my bone folder. And then we're just going to attach this right on the top with our liquid glue. Oh, I didn't show you all the prizes. Let me back up a second. So sorry. See, I told y'all, when I get tired, I cry. And when I get tired, but last week, let's admit, I was such a dingbat last week, right? I said the wrong thing about 3 or 4 times. I'm going to go ahead and add the designer series paper. And then I'll show y'all the live prizes. See, I was getting in such a hurry to get the project made, I completely forgot the whole flow of things. I did not print my checklist that I normally have. So that was part of my problem, is that. Okay, now we're going to set this aside and we're going to go over the prizes. So what I'm going to do tonight is I'm going to give away, I said 3 gifts, but I'm going to give away 4. How about that? Yeah. I did say that I hoped it. So Cliffy said that I said I hope it sold out so that Stampin' Up! Would get the message. And I did get my wish. Yes, I did. Cliffy, you were right. I did say that. Okay, so we're giving away 4 prizes tonight instead of 3, even though I said we're doing 3. So option A is for my ladies that like to sew. And it would be a Chick-a-majig. And this is the one that has 2 inches and 1.5 inches. And for those of you that have ordered them, thank you so much. I had the 3D printer going again all day today. I have this little thing here that says, what is a Chick-a-majig? So that's option A. Option B is going to be one of these baskets. So I'm going to keep putting this one in the video every week, even though nobody chooses it. So option 1 of the baskets is going to be this fabric basket, which is huge when you compare it to these teeny tiny trinket baskets. So here is another option, and another option. Okay, so we have either this or this in the fabric selection. Aren't these so stinking cute? So that's option B. Option C, of course, is a chick stand. Option D is designer series paper. Option E is this, what is this color? Fresh freesia ribbon. Option F is the More Messages stamp set and dies, and they're slightly used but in perfect shape. And then option G, I know I added another one, right? Is one single blender pen, and I'll throw in this zipper bag with it. Okay, so there's all the prizes. You do have to be present to win, so stay till the very end, because like y'all have seen the past, not last week, but like the week before or the week before, I can't remember, we have had to redraw names several times. Okay, let me get these out of the way. And now we'll go back to the card. The trinket baskets are so cute, right? Yes, they are so cute. Okay, so here is our card front. And then now we're going to stamp. So don't forget, when you're using our photopolymer stamp sets, it's always best to use this mat. Okay, let me see. That's the greeting for the other card. That's the stamp for the other card. Here's our little bear. And, okay, here's the greeting. Yeah. Did I do a video? Well, I did. I haven't released it yet. I have to edit it. Sorry. And when I'm tired, yeah, let's just say getting Brookie moved was a lot. And then, you know, you can't just, what am I doing? Okay. I couldn't just leave her, and I think that's kind of crooked. Is it crooked? It's the little cattywampus. Let's try one more time. I cannot leave my child with 94 boxes in her apartment. So I unpacked 90% of the kitchen boxes for her. That one might be straight. I didn't put everything away. I unpacked all of the boxes for her. And then I broke down all the boxes for her, which is really why, oh, I am in so much pain. And my my neck and shoulders. What am I doing? Oh, I'm looking for this guy. So stinking cute. Okay. We'll set this over here for now. And I'm going to get the teeny tiny trimmer. I like saying teeny tiny. My husband's like, you just like saying teeny tiny. I'm like, I do, don't I? There's a story to that teeny tiny. Y'all want to hear a good story? It's kind of funny. It's kind of not. Oh, goodness gracious. I cut that so close. I better go back to this one. Maybe this one's not crooked. If it is, we'll live with it. When we sold our first lake house and we built a new one, David has a friend that has a trailer, and he let us borrow the trailer to move all of our stuff to our new lake house. And when David showed up with that trailer, I came outside and I saw that teeny tiny trailer and I just lost it. Like, I just started sobbing. I was like, there's no way our stuff's going to fit in that teeny tiny trailer. And I kept calling it teeny tiny. And I couldn't handle it. I just had to go upstairs and start crying. And I took a nap. I was just like, nothing's going to fit in that teeny tiny trailer. Well, when I got up from my nap, when I'd done with my crying and my nap, every single thing fit in that trailer, and we had a whole lot more room for more stuff. So that teeny tiny trailer was not teeny tiny at all. And David tells that story every opportunity he can get, is that I was freaking out about the teeny tiny trailer, and it wasn't so teeny tiny after all. Okay, I've got to get my little plates. Yes, moving is not fun at all. I've done it so many times. You would probably pass out if you knew how many times I've moved in my life. I need tape. Yeah, far too many times, but that's okay. I mean, I honestly don't mind it. Somebody was talking the other day about building a house, and I was like, I really wanted to say, I'll help you. I didn't say it to her because she was kind of a stranger, but I would have. I kind of love it. I love that stuff. You know, Deidre says it's hot in Mississippi. It's not hot here. I think it's only like, well, it's 81. I would have told you it was like 75. It goes to show I haven't been outside today, right? Yeah. There he is. Now, where's my... I'm not going to set these far away because we got to do... Are we cutting out? Yeah, we're cutting out. The other card that we're making is also going to get die cut. So we are coloring him with Smoky Slate and Crumb Cake. Now, I used my very old crumb cake, and I am going to open up a new pack finally. I know you guys are probably saying thank goodness, because every time I colored with the old ones, they made really loud noises because they were running out of ink. Okay, I'm going to start with the dark, and the only thing I'm doing with the dark is his ears, his tail, this little whatever dots those are, and the feet. That's it. Now this card's going to look completely different because I'm using fresh markers. which means the ink is going to be a lot darker. Wow, Carol says she's moved 19 times. That is amazing. And I thought I had moved. Well, it's possible I've moved that many times. I'll have to count someday. Yeah. I'll have to count. I've also lived in a lot of states, so I'm concentrating now. You know, I said we're not going to be here the whole hour today, but we actually might. I'm going to go ahead and do this part with dark smoky slate. I got a dot of something on there. Oh well. You can definitely tell there's more color in this marker, right? My first card almost looks like it's creamy caramel. There's something about coloring that's very therapeutic, isn't it? Look at the difference. Oh, I forgot to bring the other markers for the other card. Oh well, that's okay. See the difference between old marker, new markers. They're both cute. Okay. So I'm just going to use my liquid glue and attach it right to the front. Now you could do it this way. So for this one, I opened it up that way. For this one, you could open it up this way. So we'll just change it up just a smidge. What was the name of the stamp set with the little cow? That was called Wild Bunch. And that was the product of the month for June. And it has sold out. So we're really hoping that they'll start making more animal stamp sets. Especially cute animal ones. Like whoever the artist is that's Stampin' Up, please make more. It was so cute. Okay, yeah. I'm adding a mini Stampin' Dimensional. And then I'm just going to add it right there. And then we're going to add a couple butterflies. Or not a couple. We're going to add 3 actually. Let's see. And then you can decide where to place them. So on this one, I put it down here because there was kind of that blank space there. For this one, I'm just going to add it here, I think. Let's see. Where do I want it? I always have the hardest time with the third one, unless it's a real clear decision. Ruh-roh, come back here. Okay, now we're going to tie the ribbon. So Peaceful Pine. Is that the name of it? Peaceful Pine? Peaceful? Yeah. Lynn, you're not the only one. In their defense, I mean, I do still love, I love my job. I love being a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. In their defense, they've always said, well, the reason we keep giving you flowers is because y'all keep buying them. So that has been their reason, is because they sell, and they sell really well. So that's why I wanted Wild Bunch to sell out, because it's like, okay, but wait, just give us an opportunity for a really cute animal. I mean, that cow, holy smokes, is it cute? This little bear's cute too, though, right? Mini glue dots. Where are you? Here they are. That's a good point. A gardening magazine. You're right. Sometimes I wonder if maybe they just try to make sure they're different from the other companies that do focus on animals, but I don't know. Like they said, they've been selling for years, and they keep putting them out, and everybody keeps buying them. So, in their defense, you got to provide what sells, right? That keeps the doors open. Okay, so gift enclosure card number 1 is all done. So cute. Now I have 2 cards to give away. Now let's make the third one. Now, like I said, I already gave away the 2 I made. And I think the first one was like a month and a half ago. It was a long time ago. The other one was just like a week or so ago. So I haven't seen the person that I sent it to on here, but we're using Very Vanilla, and I already scored it. And now this bundle is probably on back order. I think I saw the other day that the Sweet Old Friends was on back order again, I think. And we're going to make it exactly the same way. I'm just going to attach the 2 7/8 by 2 7/8 piece of Designer Series paper right to the front. Ruh-roh, I got glue on the front. Oh well, it does dry clear, thankfully. Okay, did I put that on right? Yeah. Next, we're going to stamp. And you know what? I don't need this whole big, huge piece. So I'm just going to whack it in half. Save that for later. And now we're going to stamp the greeting, which is "You deserve." Well, I can't read it. Oh, let me put this back over here. So let's see. We'll put it right here, so that anybody that happens upon us can see what we made. And then now we'll stamp the greeting for the next card. Uh-oh, I stamped it a little heavy. I pressed too hard. That's better, right? Yeah. And now we're going to stamp Pooh and Piglet. And like I said, I think this suite of product is on back order. I think I saw that the other day. Now I need to grab the markers, so give me a second. Let's see, I did take a picture of my card that I made. So I need Golden Glow. Golden Glow. Oh, no, that's Cajun Craze. So Golden Glow. I think, is that Old Olive? And Barely Blush. Yeah. I don't have my blends basket here with me, do I? Hopefully the July. Yeah, I won't know what the July product of the month is until July 1st, I guess. Now, if anybody's thinking about becoming a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator and you've never been a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, we do have a new welcome box. The way that people join the... Is that crooked? Oh, well. It's going to be a little bit different than what it's been in the past, but the welcome box looks really stinking awesome. And if you're a current demonstrator, we get to order it in July, but otherwise rejoins will not be able to get it. Only new demonstrators. So if you're a current demonstrator right now, you can order that welcome box. Yeah, so okay, there's that greeting. Now we're going to color this and then die cut it. Thank you. Okay, I'm moving this over so I can remember how I colored this thing. So I'm going to take the dark, I got glue on me, the dark golden glow. And let's see, I just did. So that's the dark. And then we're going to get the light. Do you guys have any special plans for the 4th? We have some family coming to the lake house. Yeah. Okay, let's see. I use the light. Well, let's go ahead and do Piglet's body first. So the arms and the feet. I think we're actually expecting a lot of rain. I know that my sister-in-law is down there now and it's rained a lot. Okay, so there's that one. So now we're just going to die cut that out. Wait, let me put this on here first because I want to tape it down. Oh, I can't see the comments. Where'd y'all go? There you are. I thought as demos we got a sneak peek of the new. I looked today to see if it was there. It wasn't. So yeah, I think I say I think we do, but you know, it's not on the Stampin' Up! Website. I looked today to make sure I wasn't missing any news to give y'all, and yeah, my vision is so incredibly blurry. I cannot see. If it's crooked, it'll just be crooked, right? Thank you, Cliffy. I appreciate the coffee. And if I missed anybody else too, because there was a long period there where I actually did not look up. So if I missed any other coffees, thank you, thank you, thank you. I do go over there to my coffee page every day, and I thank everyone. So I do appreciate it. Let's see. Oh, now let me get, so for this one, I decided, oops, wrong way. I decided to not do anything under Pooh and Piglet. You know, like this one has the white square. Well, for this card, I decided that it didn't need it, right? I didn't think so. So, like I said, I made 2 of these previously and sent them to people. And I just kind of felt like it didn't have to have anything behind it. So, I don't know. Maybe it would look better if it did, but I also didn't put embellishments. I didn't put embellishments on this card, but we could. We'll look and see. Let me get my glue dots again. Let's see, there we go. And I'm going to pick this up with my chick stand. Someone said to me this week, they didn't know I was still having the BOGO sale on my chick stands. I am, yes. I am. Okay, so this, did I pop that up? Let me look at my picture. I don't even know if I can tell with my picture, can I? Oh yeah, I did. So I popped up Pooh and Piglet, but I did not pop up the greeting. Oh, in addition to Brooke moving last week, we had our house painted. And I had to bring in all of my flower, not bring in, I had to move. We had to move, not me, David. I assisted a little bit. But I have a baker's rack on the deck, and it has all kinds of pretty stuff. And then I have all my flowers and all my birdhouses and all my knickknacks on the deck. And we had to bring all that in. I told David, I was like, dude, are you trying to kill me? You literally have somebody paint our house the same week that Brooke's moving. Well, in his defense, the movers had someone cancel and they moved us up. We were supposed to be later in the summer, but I'm bringing that up a little. I'm over analyzing this, but okay. What do you think? Embellishments or not embellishments? I think they're kind of, I think the reason I didn't do embellishments is because it would just kind of, it would just kind of blend in, right? It would not be very noticeable. Okay, what did I miss? So, Terry says she made a dimensional holder. You're very welcome. I'm glad you like it. I love mine. It's so useful. I never lose my dimensionals anymore, ever. Okay, so here is our first card, and here's our second card. I don't think it needs dimensionals, right? Yeah. They're so cute. Both of them. Okay. I think you guys said it looks good without, so I agree. And that will let us get on to other things. So last week's pick of the week was, nope, that's this week's. So last week's pick of the week was this product right here. All you have to do to enter to win is leave or fill out the form, not leave a comment, but fill out that form. And our winner last week, I just drew the winner today, was Amy Rogers. I did email her. Oh, are y'all serious? The July product of the month is flowers. Didn't we know it? And maybe I read that wrong. I don't know. Okay, so congrats to Amy, our winner for last week. This week's pick of the week product is, let me grab that basket. So again, another, I always show y'all, I make 2 of almost everything unless I don't have enough fabric. So it's going to be one of the teeny tiny tree kit baskets, hydrangea hue stamp pad, the Stamp and Blend markers, and the shimmer brush. Okay, all you have to do to enter to win is fill out that form. Okay, last week we only had 94 entries, so either you guys didn't understand how to fill out the form, or only 94 of you wanted it, right? Yeah. So this week, there's that QR code. And if you don't know how to scan the QR code, I always have the link on my website. Always. It's always posted on my website. And I post it multiple times. Okay? And you can always email me if you have any issues. I mean, I do sometimes get a little behind on emails, like with Brooke moving last weekend, or Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Well, Sunday was Father's Day, and we went and helped Brooke with some more stuff. So I do get a little bit behind when life happens, right? I think I explained that last week with physical therapy and all the stuff, right? All the stuff. Okay, so, well, I lost the comments. Where are y'all? I don't know why they keep disappearing. I'm going to have to research that. So Darlene says it took her forever to find the form. Yeah, and the link never changes. So, yeah, the link never changes. It stays the same every week. I just remove the previous week. So, like today when I drew Amy's name, I deleted all of last week's. So, we're using the same form, the same link. The only thing is I just delete them once I pull the winner, right? Yeah. Okay, so let me get the prizes for tonight and give you, you guys are gonna have what? Like a minute left to enter to win. Be thinking about what you want and get ready, because you only have 3 minutes to claim your prize, okay? So option A is gonna be the Chickamajig. There's not enough space here for all the prizes, I don't think. Let's see. Maybe next week I'll shorten them. Okay, I'm going to go pull all the entries really quick now. If I missed anyone's comment, let me say this before you guys leave. Please email me. I never intentionally do not answer any of you. I just don't see all the comments. Sometimes a bunch comes across at once. Sometimes I don't see them at all. Yeah, sometimes I catch them later, but then sometimes they disappear. I was wondering, do you guys have the ability to delete your own comment, like in the chat box? Will it allow you to delete your comment? Because I would swear I've seen comments before and then they were gone. I'm like, where did it go? I know I saw that. Or I got a glimpse of it and wasn't able to address it at that moment. Yeah, let me know. Do y'all have the ability to delete your, not the comments in the comments, but like the chat box? Yeah. Okay, now I'm going to get all the entries really quick, and then I'll share my screen and we'll get the winners. Okay, log in. Okay, we have 144 entries, and I'm just going to download those real quick. So the form is officially done. Like I said, 144. Today's date is 6/23. I need more room. Okay, all I gotta do now is copy and paste. Well, I say that, but okay. Copy and paste. Okay, now I just gotta share my screen. Oh, let me turn the volume up. Where's my post-it notes? Okay, are y'all ready? Here goes. Oh, wait, I gotta share my screen. Duh. Okay, share screen. Here we go. Congrats, Deborah. You are the first winner. Which item would you like? The timer has been set. Okay, so let me close this screen and we will look for Deborah's comment. Okay, so Deborah, you are the first winner. Which item would you like? Let's see. The little basket is a new design. I actually made it last year and then I forgot how to make it. So then I had to relearn how to make it. So that's why I filmed the video already, because it's like, if any more time passes, then I'm just going to completely forget again. So I made the video. I make the video so that I can remember how to make the projects, right? You cannot delete what's in the chat box. Okay. Oh, wait. Joan says yes and Deborah says no. Oh, okay. It's back and forth, right? Some people says yes, you can. Yeah, I don't know. That's funny. A chickamajig. Yeah, here. A chickamajig helps you quickly mark the corners without measuring every time. Just place it on your project. Line it up with the seams, mark the lines with an erasable pen, and you're ready to cut out the corner. Sorry, I read that really fast. I have a video I would be happy to share with you. If you make bags and baskets, it's the perfect item. So I use, to box the bottom on this, I use a 2-inch, I cut out a 2-inch corner. For this one, to make this, I actually used a new size that I'll be selling pretty soon, and it's the 2.5 inch. Yeah, so I just printed this today, and I'll be offering that when we get back from the lake. Yeah. Okay, I forgot what I was doing, didn't I? So did Deborah tell us what she wanted? You want the stamp set? You got it. And it's the stamp set and the dies. Okay. Now, let me set that aside. We're going to share the screen again and start all over. So let me pull this up, share the screen, and here we go. Congrats, Michelle. You are our next winner. And what would you like? So Michelle is our second winner. Let's see. Okay. It says if you tap, it will allow you to delete. Huh. And on Facebook, you can definitely delete, right? let's see. Yeah, there's just a lag based on your internet signal. The lag is real. Even today, here at our house, and we don't normally get a lag because Google Fiber is fabulous. But we had some lagging going on today. In fact, David yelled, it was like, I don't have internet. I'm like, yes, you do. Our Google thing was working. So I'm like, restart your computer, honey. I am so sorry about you losing your husband. That is so sad. Oh my gosh. I'm very sorry for you. Oh, it gives me chill bumps actually. Okay, so Michelle wants the mini bag. Michelle, which mini bag do you want? So you've got the Americana, you've got the little campers, or you've got this, we'll call this one flag, okay? And we'll call this July the 4th flowers. How about that? So July the 4th flowers, flags, or campers. Yeah. So which one would you, or yeah, you didn't want that one. I couldn't give that one away. Yeah, just let me know which mini basket. There's 3 minis, so just tell me which one. I'm gonna go. You need to see the color again. So these are the campers, the little. So that's a pink camper and a blue camper, a little camper on the bottom. These have got all flags, and then this one is. This is called Sweetwater fabric. You want the campers? You got it. Okay. Now we're gonna draw 2 more winners. So let me bring this back up and I'm going to share my screen again. And here we go. Congrats to Pat. I'm going to set the timer. And she is our 3rd winner. Congrats to Pat. I'm very sorry, Betty. Oh my goodness gracious, you guys do not want me that big. That is terrible. Holy smokes. I was trying to tell Betty that I was very sorry for the loss of her husband. Yes, I am very sorry for your loss. I'm happy that I was able to bring you some comfort, for sure. When I was at church on Sunday, I had so many people that I was praying for. I mean, my list is very long. Sometimes I feel like that it happens in like waves, right? Like all of a sudden, like you've got like a ton of people that you have to pray for or that you want to pray for, right? But I feel like it comes in waves because it's like, man, I was just praying for all these different people. And yeah, I was happy to do so, right? I went somewhere yesterday and I said, even though I've had a really run of bad luck with my health, I'm still very, very, very blessed. Pat wants the mini flag basket. So would that be this one? I think so. So Pat, if it's this one, if it's the all flags basket, I don't think there's any flags on this one. So it must be this one. If I'm wrong, let me know, okay? Yeah. If I'm wrong, let me know because the other one has a flag on it somewhere, but I don't really see it. So I think this is it. Okay, so now the fabric options are off the table. And these are the remaining items. So we're going to draw one more winner. And let me share my screen again. So let me pull this up and share my screen. And here we go. Congrats to Sherry. You are our fourth winner. Let me know which item you would like. So your option is the Chick-a-Majig, a Chick stand, designer series paper, ribbon, or a blender pen. So Sherry is our winner. Yeah, and I'm looking everywhere because the comments have disappeared again. I'm really gonna have to figure out where they're going. Window. There we go. There they are. Hey, Kathy. How are you doing? Okay, let's see. On the screen, it looks like you're setting in the green. I'm setting in the green basket. That's funny. You want the designer series paper. Okay, now everyone that won tonight, I need your mail-in addresses. All of you. So I'm going to put this link right here. I'm covering my face up, aren't I? Here is the link to fill out the form, okay? I need y'all's address so that I can ship your prizes. So Sherry wants the designer series paper. You got it. The rest of these will go back in the kitty for next week. And I will be at the lake next week. I will be going live. We're making a stinking cute project using brand new product that will be available as the online exclusives. One of the online exclusive products. Yeah. So I will still be live next Tuesday because what is that, the 30th? Yeah. So any questions before I sign off now? I know the feeling, Kathy. I was just saying that Brooke moved this weekend and shoo, and we had our house painted. So it's like, man, so much has been going on. Crazy, crazy, crazy. It's like a roller coaster that just never ends, right? I'm just going to scroll through really quick and see. So Lynn says, don't forget to give a thumbs up. Yes, pretty pleased with sugar on top. Don't forget about filling out that form for the pick of the week. Amy says, thanks again. You're very welcome. Thank you, Cliffy. I hope you're feeling okay. Okay, I don't have to have a safe 4th yet because I'm going to see y'all next Tuesday. So have a great rest of your week. This will be my final post this week. For those of you that want the teeny tiny trinket basket video, I will work on that. Like I said, I filmed the video. I've got to take some pictures. I've got to type the instructions. I've got to edit the video. So give me about a week, maybe, kind of, sort of. Yeah. Hopefully. I won't make you wait too terribly long though. Yeah, because I know you want to see it. Okay. Thank you guys so much. Have a great night. I'll see you next Tuesday. Bye now.